Hello everybody, welcome to this tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make an email form, and I'm just using a lamp here, but what I've already gone ahead and done was mail.php and send.php, both empty files. Now this is going off of a video I made. I did 4 parts to it in 2008, and a lot of people have been having problems with that. That's when I hardly knew anything about PHP, but now that I do know more about PHP, I can be more clear. So let's go ahead and start off with the PHP stuff here, and right away I want the email to display the user's IP address just for certain purposes, like a bot. They'd have no IP address, they wouldn't even be able to fill out the form. If someone's abusing your mail form, you have their IP to block from the site. So I'm just going to name this variable user IP, and it's going to be equal to _server remote address. Okay, that's it for the PHP. Now it's all HTML. You can have the quotes in PHP as long as, you can have it just like this. Form name equals, you can have the quote as long as it's not inside of these tags. When you're doing HTML inside PHP, that probably confused you. You can have quotes in PHP as long as they're not in the PHP tags and you're doing HTML. So let's make the form name email. Now let's make the method equal to get, so we know what we're doing. And the action, I'm gonna take this and we're gonna put it to send.php. Alright, and the first thing, I'm not gonna bother with the fonts or anything. You guys can do that on your own. We're gonna have 4 fields here: name, and then we're gonna have email, and then we're gonna have a subject line. Now I know that does sound weird because usually we have our subject there already, but you'll see. Then after that we're gonna have our message. Nice big long text area. We're gonna make the rows. Let's make the rows. Let's make the columns 10 and the rows 40. And the form and the HTML, and that's it for that. Now let's see what we got here so far. And actually, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and go into send.php. I'm going to echo, just so we know that everything was working. Just say hello world. Just so we know that it's actually going to send to it. Alrighty. Okay, that's a little bit of a long message there. Let's fix that. Let's do the columns 40 and the rows 10. Sounds a little bit better. Alright, and of course I forgot to put a send button. Alright, we're gonna do input type equals input type equals submit. I'm gonna name this true, and you'll see why in a bit. I'm not sure if it's actually going to do it in the code itself, but you'll see if it does. And the value is going to be submit. Alright, now you guys can do whatever you want with the form here. I'm not gonna bother even doing advanced, but we're gonna just say admin at whatever .com, subject is who has, message is ASF, submit. and hello world. Now see up here, this is what the get does. Alright, it does say true. But this is what the get does. Basically what it does is it provides a question mark, so you can see exactly what you're doing. It shows what name we put in, what email we put in, the text or the message that we put in, and the name of the button, and we did that. What I really wanted was it to be submit and the text right here to be true, but that's fine. We'll just go ahead and do that, and subject. Oh, my bad. I named it text. And the subject. And it should. Alright, there you go. No. Text as who? Subject isn't even shown. Alright. Let's see, we got the name, the email. Oops. The name, the email, subject who as. There we go, yeah. Text, alright, so it is showing it. And then we got the submit. But we don't have the message. That's not weird. Alright, okay, so that's why. Alright, there we go. And subject equals as and submit equals submit, and the email and the name. Alright, so please watch out for the next part of this tutorial. In the next part, I'll be finishing up the coding and testing it. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe if you like my videos, and I will see you next time.